It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual-threat Lamar Jackson. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Bisons and the Golden Eagles on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of San Juan taking on the Bisons of Columbus. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks led to the loss. Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw here is incomplete. When you look at this defense, right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So they bring out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. It's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Throwing is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
That's good for Columbus.
Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bisons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, Richardson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Hall. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson now. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
He was defended by Anthony Avery.
Jackson. That is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here comes Cohen. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And his throw is incomplete. When you look at this defense, well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Golden Eagle.
On first and 10, it's Hall. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. On third down, here's Richardson. inside the 35. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
And a San Juan first down.
They go play action with Richardson. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he is caught by Lamb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A give right side for Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. Here's 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the San Juan first down.
Now it's Richardson. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Now Richardson. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. 3rd and long for Richardson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They're spotted at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is gone from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. From the 25, here's 2nd down at 7. Now Jackson. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And Jackson throwing once more. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And out of bounds right around the 20. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. To throw is Jackson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Fournette. Touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. He gets it underneath to Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. They work now on 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That one good for 14 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson now. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Jackson will throw again. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
One final goal for this offense here in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain at 11 points. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but...
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out in this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime, because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. To Lamb, he pulls it in. What a catch. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good for Columbus. First down.
Jackson. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Running left, it's Fournette. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. He'll drop to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Golden Eagles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
He was covered by Bruce Sanders.
Running left, it's Hall. Oh, look at the juke. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
They'll set up a throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
He'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he'll manage only a couple here up to about the 27. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Jackson now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Jackson on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bisons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look? No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Columbus. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Returnable here for Davis. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one too low.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, it's Pacheco. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for Columbus. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down. Here's Pacheco once again, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Jackson now. Pretty move. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Pacheco. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Jackson now off the bootleg. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. And the Bisons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's third down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
They'll look to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Jackson. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Inside handoff down to Fournette. And a short gain down to about the 33. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game